Hytale, an RPG created by the creators of one of Minecraft's most famous servers, may look similar to its Blocky inspiration, but there are some significant differences under the hood. Welcome back to our channel, Hytale Gusto, and today we'll see how Hytale creates its big Blocky Worlds. Hytale's randomly generated environments like Minecraft's are a mix of classic sandbox biomes with snow, lava, punctuated with dungeons and prefabricated buildings. And of course, there's another world beneath your feet, full of complex caves teeming with treasure. However, there are some rules to how these worlds are built on. Each planet is divided into zones, 4 so far, each with its own set of difficulties to face as you travel through the story in Hytale's adventure mode. As a result, you'll begin in the forest, then go on to the desert, and so on. Zones each feature their own collection of thematically linked biomes. Therefore, the first zone has a variety of forests and green hilly regions, as well as separate underground locations. The first zone resembles its progenitor's caves the most, but when you reach the fourth zone, where the surface is covered in volcanoes and lava, you'll find underground woods and lakes. Underground dungeons are randomly produced, but they employ rules that conjure up rooms linked by tunnels, which usually lead to a final area with its own obstacles and exceptional prizes. Even if they're haphazard, they're still full with prefabricated parts and pieces, and you should feel as if you're exploring a true dungeon. Hypixel has created around 4,000 prefabs, ranging from wrecked structures to rare encounters, but they are scattered throughout the area at random. They can be assigned triggers and events in addition to being distinct objects. Coasts, too, have their own biomes. When the land reaches the sea, it morphs into beaches or jagged shorelines that draw from the zone's various biomes. If you elect to swim in the ocean, these distinct elements will continue. Underwater places contain distinct biomes and even underwater ruins that are linked to the zones they are in. You'll eventually reach the ocean shelf with a deep ocean, a zone in and of itself, ahead. The zone and world generation rules govern NPCs, factions, buildings, and even loot. So while you may not know what's over the next hill, it should make sense within the context of the area you're exploring. Sometimes the rules overlap, resulting in pleasant little accidents, such as ravines that cut a dungeon in two, according to Hypixel. However, how the planet generates is still up to the players. All of the rules that govern world generation can be changed or modified entirely, and new prefabs can be created as well. Everything can be altered or added to immediately from within the game. While playing, you can go through a script and edit it. Though it's still a procedurally created sandbox, it sounds more structured than Minecraft. However, the adventure mode, in which an RPG plot guides you ahead, is only one of numerous modes, and you can just conjure up anything for your creative endeavors or spend all of your time playing or inventing the kinds of mini-games that made the Hypixel network so popular. The development update goes into detail about how they've had to change in order to satisfy the degree of anticipation that has risen around the game. Everything has changed for us as a result of the magnitude of the response to our game. Our roots as Minecraft server operators have shaped who we are as a company, and we are still modders at heart in many respects. Receiving this amount of attention for our first solo production has been great, but also daunting. More frequent updates have been promised, and several other updates have been uploaded alongside the development update, including a progress report that shows off 2 new biomes that will be introduced in a couple of zones. Each new biome will have its own distinct appearances as well as resources or plants that are far more prevalent in those areas. The last few months have also been dedicated to the design of the game's agricultural system. Graphical changes include real-time shadows, enhanced water effects and bloom, and a slew of improvements to rendering and particle effects. And what about the gameplay footage I mentioned? You can see it in the video below. While there are obvious structural parallels to Minecraft, Hytale has a particular vitality to it that makes it appear more welcoming, aside from the things that are attempting to murder you. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Do you think Hytale can be an advanced version of Minecraft? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.